So you mean to tell me that these holidays are not what God wanted us to celebrate?
It's absolutely not. Okay, in the book of Mark 7:7, it says, "Howbeit in vain do they worship me." Our people worship the Heavenly Father in vain. When you look in the book, Luke, the 2nd chapter, the 41st verse, it tells you that Christ's parents brought him up to the Passover every year when he turned 12. And the Passover is during the beginning of the year, which is the beginning of the year, okay, is springtime, when everything is springing out. Okay, the trees are coming up, everything's turning green. Not the dead of the winter when everything is dead and, the harvest of the fall is in. Okay, Christ represents what? Life. Okay, so, he wasn't born in the dead of the winter in a barn with some horses. The Bible doesn't tell you that, man. Okay, Christ is born in the springtime. It tells you that in the book of Luke, the 2nd chapter, and the 41st verse. His parents brought him up to the Passover in Jerusalem. Okay, when his birthday, when he turned 12. Okay, during the time of his birthday, all right? And that's another misconception also. And like I said, when you look in the book of Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, tells you the holidays, the high holy days that we're supposed to be celebrating. Okay, the word holiday just means, okay, true, okay, holy day, a true day. Okay, and Heavenly Father tells us how to celebrate it, what to do, how to worship him, and how to honor him during these days. Halloween is not in that mix during that. Okay, you can't find it. Thanksgiving, Easter, okay, none of that's in the Bible. You understand?
Mm-hmm. There's been a lot of misconceptions about Jesus Christ. Can you clear up some of these misconceptions regarding this?
Yeah, absolutely. One of the biggest misconceptions that a lot of people have in today in society is that everybody's misconstrued, number one, on color. Okay, it tells you in black and white print, okay, in the book of Revelation 1:13, that Christ was a dark-skinned man with woolly hair. Okay, that's plain. Okay, a first grader knows that. Okay, but why did the so-called white man go around the earth, okay, and he has a picture of a blonde-haired, blue-eyed man with straight hair, like got a perm in his hair, okay, and does that even matter? Okay, because when you bring it up to our people for the most part, they say, Christ, he wasn't white, he was black. Something goes through our people, man. When you prove it to them, out of the Bible, okay, with actual documents and facts that, yeah, indeed, Christ was a so-called black man. Color don't matter, brother. It don't matter. But if color didn't matter, why waste your time and energy and effort in painting a white Christ? If color didn't matter, why don't you just leave it blank if it doesn't matter? Why don't you just put up no picture of Christ? If you don't know, if you really truly don't know his color, or if it don't matter, put up an invisible Christ or a transparent Christ if it really don't matter. But what the so-called white man did in the 1400s, okay, not only of the image of Christ, but of the image, okay, of the disciples and all the prophets of the Bible, okay, and all the leaders and the diplomats and ambassadors, okay, the kings and the princes, King Arthur, Othello, okay, Shakespeare, what the so-called white man did during the 1400s, he went around the earth and painted all the dark art white. Okay, he had guys like Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, Picasso. These are all Italian painters that was paid a commission, okay, during the time of the 1400s, okay, the Renaissance period. That's what the Renaissance period is all about. When you look up the word Renaissance in the dictionary, the word Renaissance means rebirth or renew. What they was renewing and what they was rebirthing, okay, was they was rebirthing all the dark art into white art. They was paid a commission for that, okay, and subliminally, does it have an effect on people's mind during periods of time? Absolutely. To this day, our people think that Christ is a white man. It worked. It worked. Okay? So today, our people think that, what, Moses was a white man. It worked. It worked, man. Okay? And is the so-called white man going to pay for this? Yes, indeed he is.